So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I have like sat down and showed you guys my routine. I know I did like what I eat in a day and then my gym workout, but I haven't really sat down and just talked and kind of updated you guys. So but besides just updating, I kind of also want to give some advice to first generation college students, because I know that a lot of you are receiving your decisions from college applications and you find out if you're admitted or not. So I kind of want to give you some advice, especially because I work in the financial aid office and I know this is a crazy time for students who are trying to come to, you know, UW-Madison, who are undergrads or who are literally just trying to get to the dream school and applying for scholarships and all that. And I know it can be a very stressful time, and I wish someone was there to help me or kind of give me, you know, this little pep talk. Honestly, reach out for help, and this is going to be a big, you know, thing that I'm going to express in this video. You need to be comfortable asking for help all the time, because that's how you're going to succeed in life. And that doesn't mean that you're dumb, it just means that you just need that additional help. But yeah, I want to kind of do a little get ready with me really fast before I head off to class, because I have class today. And then during this video I will just kind of give you guys a pep talk like my other past videos. I'm gonna link all the products I'm gonna use below. Some of them are new, so hopefully they're good and I like how it all turns out. And you guys can always look through the whole list to see if you guys like any of the products that I used throughout this video, so you can purchase them. But yeah, I'm gonna get started in the video, and I need to get ready fast because I'm actually scared of running late to class, because I've been trying my best to be on time for everything, y'all. I know I'm like the worst person and I'm always late, but I'm trying to improve, okay? Don't come at me. So I'm gonna start off by priming my face. You know, no manos sucias to touch your face, okay? That's a big thing of me. Don't touch your face if your hands are dirty, y'all. Okay, especially if you have acne prone skin like I do, you should not be doing that at all. I'm looking at a mirror here, so sorry if I'm not looking straight to the camera. Alright, but I know this is a stressful time for a lot of people who are applying for college, and I know from like coming from the southwest side of Chicago, I didn't really know what I was doing or getting myself into, but I will say that there's big difference in the experience you're gonna get out of going to college if you stay in state and out of state. So that's my first big thing. A lot of people back home had a completely different experience from me, because Chicago is pretty diverse city. So a lot of people who went to like UIC or U of I, or you know, those public schools and even private in Chicago didn't really have the experience that I did, because there was a lot more people of color and a little bit more diversity. You have like, you know, that different culture around you, and for me it was tough because I didn't know that coming to UW-Madison I was gonna be like one of the few students of color, and I mean, I didn't really care about it at first. I was like, whatever, it's just what it is, but I did struggle with it, and I didn't really know that I was gonna be getting homesick and stuff, which a lot of people don't experience if you stay back home, because you're still surrounded by your family and loved ones. But it's gonna be a crazy ride, because you're gonna realize that you're alone, but you just have to find the resources necessary for you to help you. And honestly, I'm gonna say this, like, I wouldn't change my experience for nothing. I'm happy I came to UW-Madison, because it honestly made me grow so much. Like, honestly, it made me become so much more independent than I would have been had I stayed home. You know, I had to learn how to apply, you know, for healthcare, become aware of very important issues I don't think I would have been aware of had I stayed in Chicago. But yeah, and honestly, I feel like I wouldn't have gone to study abroad, and I wouldn't have gotten to have like all these, you know, internship opportunities had I not, you know, came to UW-Madison. So I feel like I don't regret my decision, but you have to, you know, unlike me, you guys have to come mentally prepared for that if you're thinking about going out of state. And some of you guys might not get homesick, and that's completely fine, but that can happen. And another thing, you might want to leave and you might want to transfer back home. Don't do it. Don't do it. Honestly, I believe that anyone, if I got through it, you can go through it. Like, honestly, I was so homesick, but if I can do it, I believe in any of you guys can do it. I also want to talk about those students who are trying to get into college right now. So not only about the experience that I had here, but college. So I applied to like 15 schools. I applied to hella schools, and I was just applying because my school was like apply. And honestly, I had no intention to come to UW-Madison. I hadn't really applied until very last minute when my advisors from Chicago College told me to apply to UW, and I was like, sure, I'll apply. And which I did, and then I came to visit. I really liked the campus. I just felt like it was by the lake and it was peaceful. I ended up choosing to come to UW because I knew everybody from my high school was gonna go to UIC and U of I. So I decided to come to UW. But for those wondering, I did apply to a lot of schools. I got into, I think, most of them. I didn't apply to any Ivy Leagues, okay? So, no, I did not get into any Ivy League schools. I did not apply to them. But I applied mostly to public schools. And, I mean, it was a stressful time not knowing what was going to be your future and not getting funding. And let me tell you, you guys have to hustle and apply for hella scholarships. And don't get discouraged if you don't get that many scholarships. Like, literally, I applied to like 10 scholarships. I ended up only getting like 2, I think. Like, it's a learning experience, and you just have to be patient. And also, don't worry about having to, you know, take out, you know, loans. You know, you're not going to be the first or last student who's going to have to take out loans. But not to say that you should take out a huge amount of loans. Don't do that. Obviously, try to minimize the amount of loans you are taking out because you don't want to be owing that much money. And make sure that if your school offers institutional loans, try to get those because institutional loans have lower interest rates, and they're just more flexible because the money's coming from the college itself. But yeah, try to budget yourself. My big advice is don't be trying to go to a school that's going to cost you thousands of dollars every year and you're going to be in debt for a really long time. Because I've seen a lot of Latino students not know what they're getting themselves into and go to a school that's hella expensive. I came to UW-Madison because I knew I was not going to have to take out any loans. But like if I had like DePaul and like Loyola literally gave me nothing. Like nothing. So I was like, no, I'm not going to go. Like, why am I going to go if you guys obviously don't care about like me coming to your school? Try to be smart with that as well. Budget. Because in reality, you don't want to be owing hella money at the end of your graduation. Like, I mean, some loans are fine, you know, but I just see a lot of students just get into debt and not even know what they're getting themselves into. They're like, sure, I'll take out these private loans and stuff. So just be mindful of that when you're making your decision, and also where you're applying, because that was a big thing for me. If I knew that a school didn't give funding, I was not going to apply. Like, if they don't give good funding, I'm not going to apply because I'm not going to waste my time taking out a bunch of loans, you know? And I mean, if you want to apply and at least get to know, like, damn, I could have gone to this school, I got accepted to like Harvard or Yale, do it, like, or Notre Dame. But don't, like, my big advice is, like, don't go if you're going to be in debt with like thousands of dollars. I mean, a little bit is fine, but just not a lot. And And also, like, ask for help. Like, if you need help doing your FAFSA, if you need your help reviewing your award letter, do it. Like, your counselors at your schools are there for a reason, you know? It's their job to help you. Reach out to the schools, ask them, like, how much are they giving you, and if it works for you, if it doesn't work for you. Like, you need to learn how to advocate for yourself. And that's what I did. Put some bronzer on, so I had to stop talking. But yeah, that's what I did. I literally started calling the schools, asked for more funding, asked them if I could reduce my work study for more grants, which most schools are not gonna let you, but like, I asked. Like, I'm not playing when it comes to like money. Like I know what I deserve, and I knew how much I was worth, and I was like, no, you know? So you have to be, you know, very aggressive in a sense. I grabbed like the worst possible brush to freaking bake. But yeah, like, I remember calling the financial aid office and just trying to like talk to someone that would hear me out. And honestly, also try to apply to a very different amount of schools. So I know a lot of the deadlines are already passed, but if you have to end up staying home or go to a safety school or going to community college first, don't feel like you felt like that's okay. Like, honestly, if I wouldn't have gotten the funding I did, I know I would have gone to community college and then transferred to a 4-year institution. But I was not gonna be in debt, like trying to go into a school that was not going to be a good fit for me. And also, like, if I wasn't happy with the institution that I had gotten admitted, I'm okay with going to community college first and then transferring over and reapplying to where I want to go. So you can also be a transfer student, and that doesn't mean it's any less of experience. Also, one thing I forgot to say, I just finished putting mascara, is call your schools, because sometimes they have private scholarships within the schools. So sometimes they have like really good programs. Like UW has like chancellors and PK, and they give you like full tuition scholarships. So sometimes if you don't even get those like scholarships that you're applying, that a lot of students can apply for, try to apply for the scholarships they have within the school. That can increase your chances. Also, if you still haven't applied and you're like a junior or anything, get involved in nonprofits, get a mentor, let them help you throughout the process, because it's going to be hard to navigate. I was part of Chicago Scholars, and honestly they helped me a lot. So if you're in Chicago, you should look into that. But if you are literally right now just waiting to hear back from all the schools, be patient, don't be hard on yourself. Like, everything's gonna work out at the end of the day. And I know I'm a little bit all over the place with my thoughts, but I just want to let you guys know some things that I wish I would have known and kind of heard from other people. Alright, now I'm gonna add some blush to this, and I have to hurry the fuck up because I have class. And I haven't used this blush. It's like this creamy one from e.l.f. But I want to use it. Her good things are. Oh no, blush was not supposed to go there. Dumb bitch. Mix it. Oh, that looks pretty. Yeah, I like it. So my last big tip is like, don't compare yourself to nobody. I know it can be tough, because sometimes some students are getting into really great schools and you haven't heard back, or they got amazing full rides, or they got posse or gates, and you're just like, what about me? Don't compare yourself to nobody. Everything happens for a reason, and you need to also be humble and understand that not everybody is humble. And they like to show off what they got, and I'm personally not like that. I like to not show off all my accomplishments. Ooh, you guys see the highlight? probably can't see it with the lighting here, but trust me, it's pretty. There you go. Just try to stay away from all that negativity, because I know it can get into your head and it's really hard. Alright, put a little bit of mascara and then I have to curl my lashes. But that's pretty much it. I'm not really gonna do any eyeshadow. I don't have time for that. This is like my everyday like quick makeup look. And lastly, I'm not even gonna line my lips. I'm just gonna put this lipstick on. It pops out my skin. But yeah, that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this little pep talk with me for like advice for like first generation college students or students who are, you know, already applied and waiting to hear back and stuff. I want to make more videos about reflecting about my own experience and how I got to where I am today with my journey. I know I've been a little bit all over the place with my uploads, but just know that I am gonna upload once a week. It might be on a Friday, it might be on a Thursday or Wednesday, but I'm still uploading once a week. Make sure to follow me on all my social medias, and they're gonna be linked below. Also, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to support me. I really appreciate you guys all. But yeah, take care, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.